I found my boy on the West Coast. I love him and I know that he knows. But the stars are freezing over, the water's getting colder whenever he is not around. I found my love on the west side, kissing on the...
FYI, I used to use a beauty blender, but it is like a moist, dark place for bacteria, and I think it was causing a ton of breakouts. So now I just use my hands. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's using her hands to put on makeup. But that's why.
Baby blue skies and power lines, we were alive in the 925, but LA is where I wanna die. Let's just drive into the night.
Last step, Urban Decay, what's it called? Makeup setting spray.
No direction in mind. Will you follow me down tonight? I found my boy on the West
Alright,
Coast.
I gotta hustle. Here's the complete look. Wasn't planning on doing a get ready with me video, but it happened. So here we go. Here's how I do my makeup, my hair. I know that I have not done a full one before, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm off to church to watch my sister get baptized. Here we go. Thanks for watching. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Alright guys, so today at church, it was a very awesome sermon. He talked about slowing down in life, and he talked about how speed kills. So in this day, we are constantly on our phones and constantly working, and now we're in a place where we can literally work from anywhere because of our phones. And he just talks about how that can ultimately hurt relationships, including your relationship with God and your relationship with others, because you're constantly working and feeling like you need to do something. Let me get the little sheet that we get. I'll read you a little thing. Alright, so there was a couple points. Adopt God's rhythm of life and find activities that refresh. So I've kind of been actually saying this for a while. I used to work myself into the ground. I would say this happened all last year. I wouldn't take one day off. Like, I was constantly making YouTube videos, I was constantly sending out emails, I was constantly checking my email. I was always working. There was always something to do. And I think I started to get burnt out, I would say, this past fall. My YouTube videos started to slack, my drive started to slack. I wasn't the same, I didn't have the same like motivation to do as well as I once had. So I decided to take the weekends off, at least, you know, Saturday and Sunday, or at least Saturday. And so I started doing that, and I started to realize that I was actually way more productive during the week. I was able to spend more time with the relationships that started to suffer a little bit because I was working so much. And I just felt like I did get closer to God because I felt like I was starting to relax a little bit about life, and it just helped me so much. So I strongly encourage you guys to take at least a day off. I know that people work constantly and sometimes you can't control it, but if you can control it, I would highly recommend take one day off. Take a day off where you don't answer any emails, you are hardly on social media, you do something that refreshes you. For me, it's kind of an expensive refresher, but I like to get massages at least twice a month. or I like to go take a yoga class, or I like to just peruse around the mall, something that I don't ever do, but that can take my mind away from what I have to do. So I would recommend finding that day, sticking with that day, and also finding an activity or a few activities that refresh you, because I promise that you will start to feel a little bit different, and your relationships in all aspects will start to grow. Another point, I want to make sure that I got everything here. So he said, I thought this was really good, speed causes our soul to feel dead, and when the soul feels dead, you lose hope. So that goes into play when we are just constantly moving. We start to feel a little bit like empty, and at least that's what happened with me. I started to feel a little bit like depressed and a little bit less whole as a person, because I felt like I was constantly giving myself away, and if you constantly do that, you're going to get dragged into the ground, you're going to get burnt out, and your quality of life is going to decrease tremendously. I thought this was also a really good point. We aren't human doings, we are human beings. And I just thought that was really, really clever, because sometimes we forget that we are all human and we don't have superpowers. We can't function optimally 1000% every single second of every single day. Like, that's not what we're made to be, that's not what we're meant to do. So that is my little talk from this morning's sermon. I thought it was really, really good, so I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm about to get Starbucks. Our coach Nick Tong and his girlfriend Jess are gonna come work out with Steve and I, because they are in a wedding, or they were at a wedding in Indy, so we're gonna go work out, and we're hitting shoulders, so I'm gonna record that for you. Jess is a beast, and of course Nick is a beast, so be prepared for some major shoulder damage. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Got to show you guys my outfit. Okay, pants are from Shop Closet Runway here in Indiana, this little boutique. And the top is actually from the same place. This is from Ann Taylor as well. One of my favorite outfits because it's so comfy. Alright, so I'm at the point where like no meal fully fulfills me. Like that feeling of still feeling extremely hungry afterwards. But I only feel like that on my low carb days. It's probably just a mental thing. Because macros today are 100 carb, 50 fat, 150 no, 40 fat, sorry. Might be 40 fat.
Taylor gets scared. It sounds like she's doing karate. My favorite shirt every day. I do own other clothes.
He gets a new one tomorrow, so he'll have 2 shirts that he wears.
Mama didn't raise you to take no disrespect.
Hey!
Hello.
Good, how are you?
That's funny. I was watching.
Oh,
Hey! I know. I thought he'd be happy. He's like, thanks! Exclamation point. I was like,
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm a fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go?
Learning posing.
Learning posing.
Gotcha.
My cheeks.
There you go. Oh, oh there.
That it?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, that's good.
Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that delt workout with our coach Nick Tong Strong and his girlfriend Jess. She did glutes and hams, so she didn't work out with us, but her and I worked out last time when they came into town. If you want to check that workout out, it was very fun. So yeah, that's what we did, and my delts are burning. Actually, they have a little bit longer rest times like he does than I do. I'm kind of like a psycho when it comes to delts, and I definitely need to chill because sometimes that's when growth occurs, because you can go heavier if you have longer rest times. But me being a female, females it's statistically shown that females have more type 1 muscle fibers than dudes. I think dudes may have more type 2, but don't quote me on that. So that is kind of why it's easier for us females to recover. But right now I'm cooking up some 99% ground potatoes with olive oil, and then I'm gonna also have some of my bite meals asparagus. Whoa, Steve is hungry, so I'm not even gonna put him in this film. We both get a little hangry after the gym. But, yes, also bite code, I haven't told you guys this in a while. My bite code is Taylor for a discount on their website. And obviously they're the best meals ever. Believe me or don't believe me, just because I'm sponsored by them doesn't make me, well, it makes me biased, but they're still also really good. So, I'm gonna eat this and then show you the rest of our day. That moment you realize you have hit sprints to do. I totally forgot I had those. Totally forgot. Just came to me. I was like, oh, shoot. Gotta go get those done. But hey, to me, it's better than fasted lists. So I'll take it. Wish me luck.
Bah! But first, you have different sections in your book. It's the first 5 seconds, the first 5 hours, and the first 5 days.
First 5 minutes, first 5 hours, first 5 days.
It's wet out. Ooh, it's so green.
Don't go over there and let's just kind of put the light bulbs grow pale.
Oh, wow.
Lily, say hi. I'm pretty. I'm a pretty pony.
Alrighty, guys. I am home from my parents' house, and I'm about to have my last meal of the day. I'm gonna whip up some PB2 peanut butter. Times are tough, guys. Times are also tough when you have to eat egg whites and a whole egg for your last meal instead of your beloved oat fit. But that's okay. I'm actually excited because I love whole eggs. But I'm gonna go watch this show. It's called Fargo, and there's a new season out. The last one I wasn't a fan of, but this one I heard is supposed to be really good. So I'm gonna watch that. Steve is studying till like 3 in the morning. I feel bad for him. So I'm gonna go on that note, and then I'm gonna go to bed. And yes, so thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next vlog, and I'll see you then.
Hey guys, it's Emma, and I'm just here to tell you that it's everyday, bro. Peace.